Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I am finally giving you my apartment tour. The apartment that I've been living in for the past, let's say 12 months, because I am moving out in about 2 to 3 weeks. So I have decided to show you my apartment tour. Obviously, if you have been following my journey, you know that I have lived in 2 other apartments before coming here, and those were paid by me. So this apartment I was given to by my school. They pay for everything. I only have to pay for utilities. Basically, I only have to pay for the gas, electric, Wi-Fi, and the water bill every month. So they take care of the rent basically. So that's why it's not showing my personality. It's an old school apartment, but it's not very bad at all. I loved living here for the past year. Although when I first came here I was like, it's a bit old, but I have learned to love the space. I have moved everything around in such a way that I can make myself feel at home, and honestly this has been home for the past year and I have loved it. So today I've decided to share this with you guys. I really hope you enjoy it. So let's get straight into it. So as soon as you enter, you find a shoe cupboard, which is very standard in China, and you find this old this old intercom that doesn't really work. I've never even tried using it, but I know it doesn't work. Right next to the cupboard is the door to the kitchen. Like I said, this place is not a very modern place, so it has lots and lots of doors. So let's go into the kitchen. The first thing you see is a stove, and what a person can actually think is an oven, which is really not an oven, but instead a dishwasher, which I don't even use at all. It's very rusty, so I don't use it at all. So I use it to store some pans and bottles and yeah, a whole lot of other things. It's just used for storage purposes. And then I have a gas stove, which I love. And then I have a kettle, which I found here actually. And then I don't really use the doors up there. I've never opened them. I only use this one for cereals, and then this one for seasonings and all, right? And right next to the stove we have the double sink, which I love, and my mint plant there, as well as this tap. Look at that, it's a heating tap. You can see the temperature of the water here. So it has its own boiler underneath there, and it helps me not to burn my hands. And then here I can see I have a view here. Let me remove this, and a mesh. I love this mesh because I don't know if you can see that it's a mesh. It's a mesh that helps to prevent bugs from entering the kitchen. And I basically have this mesh everywhere there is a window in the house. This is the view from my kitchen. And then I have a microwave, which I found here, and the basket, which I bought myself. And right above the microwave I have my tea cupboard. That's where I store my tea. I still have my South African tea here, which I only have about 3 tea bags left, but it's okay. Oh, and here, I don't know if you can see, but this tile has been placed upside down, and I think it's because they don't know how to read English. You know, I mean, if this was written in Chinese, they would have placed it correctly, but oh well, it is what it is. And that is my kitchen, you guys. It is nothing fancy, but let's move over to the lounge area. As soon as you step out of the kitchen, you find a fridge here, as well as a clock, which I found here. The fridge I also found here, and the water, which I refill almost every second week. And I bought this pump because the waterfall was not working anymore, so I think I broke it, and then I had to buy a pump, which is inexpensive. And right next to it I have my dining table. So I've pushed it away from the center because I want to use this space to exercise. And over here I have a huge window that I love. In the morning when I feel very tired, I'll open this window and my mood just changes. Almost every morning I wake up, this is where I love to relax. And even when I come back from work, this is my relaxation area. And then over here we have a room divider, you guys. What do you guys call this? This is a room divider, right? Here, these are all my stuff, and these are all the previous tenant stuff, and up there as well. The only things that belong to me are the ones on the bottom shelf. And then there's another door that leads you to the corridor and the bedroom as well as the bathroom. And then over here we have my TV. I love the screen. It's big enough. And oh, also those lights, they look really nice at night. I'll show you guys how they look at night. It just adds that touch to my romantic setup. Sometimes I do set up for myself sometimes. I know that's crazy, but I do it. So yeah, this is, oh, that's my Wi-Fi router, and that's my old laptop. So I only use it for Netflix and YouTube if I want to watch it on the big screen, but otherwise I use my other laptop. I really like how flexible this TV is. Whether I'm in the kitchen exercising or sitting on this lounger of mine, I can basically move around the screen to face whichever direction I like it to face. This is how it looks at night. And here we have a humidifier that I bought myself because this place can be really dry. We also have an air conditioner in the lounge and the bedroom, which helps with making the place cool in summer because it can get really hot in here in summer. right next to the room divider, we have another door that leads us to a small corridor. There's so much lighting in this bathroom. There's about there's 6 bulbs in the bathroom, right? So in the shower, we have 4 bulbs. Two of them are just ordinary light bulbs, and then the other 2 release heat, which really helps heat up the bathroom in winter. And then we have 1 fluorescent light just above the basin, and then we have this one in the middle of the bathroom. So I just decide which one I want to switch on. Like I said, every window has a mesh, and this is the mesh in the bathroom, and then those are the blinds that don't really match the bathroom, but it is what it is. And then we have this geyser or water heater in the bathroom that is petite enough to be fitted in the bathroom. It doesn't take up a lot of space, which I like. But one thing I hate about this is that I think every time it heats up, the steam goes down here and into the bucket, right? So I always have to empty out the water in the bucket into the toilet, because yeah, it gets full like every second day. And one thing I don't like about that is that when I go on vacation for more than 2 days, then I have to switch off the geyser, because if I don't, then the bucket is going to be full, and by the time I come back, my bathroom will be flooded with water. My geyser is always on all the time, so if I do remember to switch it off, then when I come back, I'm gonna forget to switch it on, and then only remember about an hour before I go to work, which is very inconvenient. I find it very inconvenient, but it is what it is. I've been able to deal with that for the past year. It hasn't been that much I think it only inconvenienced me once, so that is fine. And this over here is for my toilet paper. I buy toilet rolls that don't have the big hole in the middle, because I don't have the holder. So, and these ones are actually very cheap, so I'm saving money with this, so I can't really complain about it. And then in here I have a handheld shower head, which I don't really like, because like that thing over there does not hold this thing anymore, so I always have to like maneuver with this, and I don't really like that, honestly. It's a lot of work. I just prefer the waterfall shower, which is not a standard thing to find here in China. It's so hard to find a waterfall shower head in most family homes, because I don't know, they're just used to this handheld one. Like even when I book a hotel with my Chinese friends, they always just prefer to use this one. And it's also very common to find plugs in the bathroom in China for your hair equipment, which we don't have at all. Where I've been comfortably sleeping for the past year. And this is an old mirror that I found here, and then the rug that I also found here. All the blue rugs I found here, even the ones in the lounge area. And then I have a lamp, bedside lamp, which I also found here. That's my charger. And then one thing I like about this bed is this. That's my electric blanket, and this foam mattress. This is a foam mattress. It is so comfortable, all thanks to the teacher who lived here before me, because she actually told the manager that I am not sleeping on a Chinese mattress, you better buy me a foam mattress. So I thank her for being bold enough to ask her boss to buy her a mattress, because she wanted to save, and girl, she saved, and she also saved me as well. I enjoyed sleeping on this mattress. It is from IKEA, and if I do move to another apartment, I will definitely be buying something similar to this because I really enjoyed sleeping on this type of mattress. It makes me feel like I'm sleeping on my bed back at home, you know. This is where I put all my bags and hats. I know this is not properly organized, but this is all I have. I only use 4 doors here. 2 doors are for hanging my clothes, and the other 2 doors are for folded clothes as well as my cosmetics. And then the 1 door on the right is where I put everything from the previous tenant. And then down there I also have things from the previous tenant, and up there I never opened at all. And as you exit the bedroom, you find the balcony slash laundry room, because this is what this is. And this is actually standard in China. Most balconies are converted into laundry rooms, right? So this is my laundry room slash balcony. So I never really sit here and relax or use it as an ordinary balcony, because this is my laundry. So this is where I put my sports bag. My sports bag is always ready for the gym. And here, this I recently bought because I'm moving out soon. This I brought from Guangzhou. And here I have some of the carpets that I found here. I only use them in winter because they can get really, really dusty in the lounge area. And here's another mesh. Here's another mesh. I can actually see my school's building from here. And then here I have a basin or sink, whatever you call it, and a washing machine that I had to translate before starting to use it. I can't really play around with it that much. I only use like ordinary settings because I can't be translating all the time. Every time I want to change a setting, like I just switch it on and let it roll. And then here I have my cleaning stuff. And then here I have my steamer, which I bought back in Guangzhou. I'm probably going to leave this here and buy a new one where I'm going. And this is where I hang my clothes. As you can see, I'm hanging a towel there. This is standard in China. People hang their clothes on their balconies, and they use hangers to hang their clothes. You know, you don't use clips like we do back at home. It's not enough space and not enough air comes through here, so you really have to plan your laundry in order for it to dry the day you need it to be dry, you know.